What's up, what's up, what's up, what's up, and welcome to Matrix Uploaded, the only show that allows you there at home to get all the distinctions you think you deserve. I go by the name of Umbuyisela, and guys, you know, each and every day we'll hook you up with the Uploaded Countdown, and today it is standing at 71 days left until you at home, sitting on your couch watching Matrix Uploaded, trying to gain something, start writing your final examinations. As you know, it is the quarter-final phase, and you know it's a Tuesday, and each and every Tuesday we always deal with the physical sciences, and we have Otavi here in studio to help us out. Seeing good, it is snowing outside. I hate snow, first of all. It is cold. I'd rather be home.
Well, it's snowing because I am doing science, so let's make the most of it, okay?
It is raining.
It is raining, guys. So I hope you guys are ready, all warm. Get your coffee, your tea, because this week we have another two schools who want to qualify for the semi-finals, but there is a catch as always. They have to battle each other for the whole week and get the most points by the end of the week, so they can stand a chance of being named the MU 2012 school champs. But remember, guys, the quiz games are faster and harder. But it doesn't end there. If a school wins during the semi-finals, they then move to the final round and then stand a chance of being named MU School Champs for 2012. But there can only be one winner.
And there can only be one winner. Guys, do remember that the Matrix Uploaded Provincial Tour is underway. Check out our Facebook fan page, Matrix Uploaded SAPC1, to see which province are we going next to. Well, guys, we as the SAPC would like to thank our viewers for your loyal support. We value your opinion and have opened up avenues for you to share your thoughts with us. Be heard, comment on our programs and schedules by sending emails to mysapc@sapc.co.za. You can also share your comments on our social media networks that are appearing at the bottom of your screens. Guys, be sure to let us know how we can keep on being #1 in entertainment. And now, guys, without wasting any time, let's see Uguti ama contestants with. So I, as brainy as they told me, Uguti, they are. How are you guys doing?
We are fine.
Nyapila.
Yeah.
What's the energy level? I know it's snowing outside, but I need your energies. You should act like students who are eager, who are hungry to get those distinctions. Are you excited to be here?
Yes.
Okay, so Sandile, wena unjani?
I'm cool.
Uzizwa kanjani ukuthi isikole nje siyaphela very soon?
I feel very happy.
Oh, happy.
Yes.
So namhlanje uzomncedisa umlebeheng ukuthi isikole senisiwine or
we will help her.
Oh, okay.
Awuzomsiza.
Okay, mlebeheng.
Okay.
Kiyabona ka di hairstyle, o preferela matric dance.
I this year so ke batla fela ba smart.
O batla ba smart. Felonyana.
I feel maybe.
So today la leader, the trailer behind all the thing, le tlilo tlo bapala.
As enter leader last time, leader right now.
Okay, let's find out ukuthi ama competitors doing ayayivuma lento. How you guys doing?
Fine, sir.
Simpethele undaba ezinhle no Busani. How you guys doing? So where is Enka?
Enka is in Mhlophe, Middlelands Zone 11 now.
So guys, nina niya leader, ni trailer behind you, or nani nizela ukuzodlala.
The objective is to lead at the end of the day, so we gon' lead.
But and sound confident. Yeah, zingathi let me practice ile moto enizala. Which the objective is to sound good. Anizwe kazini. But tell
you need that.
How's the snow treating you?
The snow?
Yeah.
Can we just move on, please? Because today, our fantastic and very, very smart, who is warm at home right now, physical science teacher, will take us through percentage composition and batteries. And the viewer question is, the percentage composition of copper in copper oxide is A, 79.9%, B, 75.2%, C, 63.5%, or D, 69.9%.
Well, guys, do tell us what you think the correct answer is on our Facebook fan page. Tabi will read it towards the end of the show. Be a good student and answer the question. Right now, it's Katsaga TK for the first lesson of the day. TK, take it away.
Grade 12, grade 11, grade 10 physical sciences learners, you are welcome. My name is Tinyiko Kosa, better known as TK. I'm bringing to you lesson number 29, and we are talking about percentage composition, and from percentage composition we're going to do some stoichiometric calculations, and from there we're going to close the lesson by looking at batteries again for grade 12. So everyone is catered for from 10 to 12. You stay there, you learn with me, have your pen, your calculator, your page ready, because we shall be doing quite a lot of calculations here. So let's start. Now, by virtue of us talking percentage, in your mind you should be thinking the 100%. Something to do with the percentage would have something to do with 100%. Now, we're talking about percentage composition. In other words, we want to know how much percentage of a certain thing is available in a sample or in a particular amount of a substance. Now let's have a look at this. This lesson is going to take an approach of working questions and answering them, because that's how we can learn from this type of lesson. Let's have a look. Calculate the percentage composition of each element in sodium carbonate. And sodium carbonate, the chemical formula is that one, Na2CO3. The first thing that we need to know is to know what is the molar mass of sodium carbonate. Sodium carbonate, the molar mass is, you've got 2 sodiums, so it's going to be 2 by 23 plus 1 carbon, so it's 12, just 12, plus 3 oxygen, so it's 3 by 16. I think you should remember that all these numbers here is what we call relative atomic masses, which we find from the periodic table. You must be able to use that periodic table. And as we are working on this lesson, make sure it is handy. You are having it with you. Okay, when you work it out, you get it to be 106 grams per mole. Okay, now it means we'll be able to find the percentage sodium that is there. How do we do that? The mass of sodium. Mass of sodium, 2 sodiums is there, so it's 46 over 106. That is the total molar mass times 100%, and this should give you, what do we get there? It's 46 divided by 106 times 100, and what do we get? The answer is 43.4%. Okay, and the next one is that of carbon. Carbon is only 12 divided by 106 times 100, because we want to get the percentage. That should be equal to 12 divided by 106 times 100, and what do we get there? The answer is 11.3%. And lastly, we're looking at that of oxygen. Oxygen is 3 by 16, which is 48 divided by 106 times 100%. And what do we get? Let's see. So that is 48 divided by 106 times 100. And the answer is 45.3%. Okay? Now, this one was 11.3%, can't remember, and this one was 43.4%. Let's have a look at it. So, yes, definitely. Then you add all this, you should get your 100%. Okay, so that's how you work out percentage composition. Let's see if we can do one more. Determine the percentage composition, okay, of nitrogen and hydrogen in ammonia. First step, do you still remember that? It is to find the molar mass of ammonia. 14 for nitrogen, 3 by 1 for oxygen, for hydrogen. 14 plus 3 gives you 17 grams per mole. Then percentage of nitrogen should be what? 14 over 17 times 100. Then the answer there would be what? 14 over 17 times 100. The percentage composition of nitrogen, it's more. It is actually 82.4% nitrogen. Then hydrogen, percentage of hydrogen, it's what? NH3, so it's 3 into 1. This is 3 out of 17 times 100%. And what do we get there? That is going to be 3 over 17 times 100%, and we get it to be 17.6%. So with 82.4%, you add the 2 there, you should be able to get your 100%. Okay, that brings us to the end of this section. I'm coming back with more. Stay tuned.
Well, guys, this week, Matrix uploaded the quarter-final phase, guys. Not forgetting what the two schools are battling it out, which is Mshugantambo and Anchor, guys. But before we continue with the action, we have exciting news for you guys there at home. On the 1st till the 6th of September, a spring show is taking place at the Tshwane Event Center in Pretoria. Our sister program, Living Land, which plays on SABC2, will be there this year. The spring show will exclusively be an agricultural show. If you're interested in a career in farming, make your way there.
Yes, now Mbui, I'm sure the people at home want to know what's the catch, right? Because there's always a catch. Well, since we love seeing you guys get uploaded with education and knowledge, for the next few weeks, we'll be running an awesome competition. And you guys can stand a chance of winning 2 free tickets to this year's spring show, where you will find the ins and outs of agriculture and farming. And if you win 2 tickets, you can give me one and I'll be your date, because I would love to go. So Mbui, please tell them how they can win these tickets.
Well, Tabi, it is plain and simple. All you have to do, guys, is SMS AGRI and your name and contact details to 33129. Each SMS will cost you R1.50, and free SMSs do not apply.
Yes, guys, so I will be waiting. I am dying to go. It sounds really, really exciting. And do remember that if agriculture is what you hope to go into after matric, then this is definitely the competition for you.
So, Tabi, now moving on to education. Your question.
Once again,
yes.
Kenya Mbui. Guys, the percentage composition of copper in copper oxide is it A, B, C, or D? Please let me know what you guys think. Facebook is waiting. Come on,
and
give me
guys,
answers.
Facebook fan page, we want to see your answers. You guys are lazy these days. You know, only 4, 5, 6 people are commenting. Hell no, you need to comment on those because they benefit you. They don't benefit me and Tabi at the end of the day. So guys, right now it's the second lesson of the day. So TK, take it away.
Welcome back. We're continuing talking about composition of substances. This time we're going to talk about how to determine what we call empirical formula from a given sample. And we always make sure that we take a sample of 100 grams and then we analyze it. Why 100 grams? I'm going to explain here, because everything is given to us as percentages. So if it's 100 grams, we can actually take our percentages as the actual masses of those components of that substance. Now let's have a look. A sample of a certain substance contains 56.5% of potassium, 8.7% of carbon, and 34.8% of oxygen by mass. Determine its empirical formula. Empirical formula is the simplest possible formula that we can get. Okay, now let's work on it. The mass for these percentages, like I said, because it's a sample of 100 grams, can become our masses. So the mass for potassium is 56.5 grams, for carbon is 8.7 grams, and for oxygen is 34.8 grams. Now, if I want to work out the number of moles, remember number of moles is mass over molar mass. So I can say that the moles for potassium, it's 56.5 divided by the molar mass of potassium is 39, and I can get that. So 56.5 divided by 39, and then the answer there is I've got 1.45 moles. Okay, for carbon, it's 8.7 grams divided by the molar mass of carbon, it's 12. Then how many moles do I have there? 8.7 divided by 12, and the answer is 0.725. 0.725 moles. Okay, and then down here I've got that of oxygen, 34.8. okay, 34.8 divided, the molar mass of oxygen is 16, and what do I get? 34.8 divided by 16, and what's my answer there? 2.175. Now, which one is the smallest here? Simplest ratio. Which one is the smallest? This is the smallest. So I'm going to divide all by that. So I have here 1.45 divided by 0.725, okay, and then I'll get a ratio. This one, it will be 0.725 divided by itself. It's gonna give me 1 definitely. And this one will be 2.175 divided by 0.725, and I'll get an answer. Let me work it out. From the top, 1.45 divided by 0.725, it's 2. So that is a 2. And then the bottom one is 2.175 divided by 0.725, and the answer is what? It's a 3. Now, what does this mean? It means that the empirical formula for this molecule KCO, it's 2 there, it's a 1 there, and it's a 3 there. So the full formula should be what? The full formula should be K2CO3. Look at what we came up with. So beautiful. What is that molecule there? What is that substance there? This is potassium carbonate. Potassium carbonate. Okay? And that is the molecular formula or the chemical formula of potassium carbonate. We could work it out from simple calculations from the given percentage compositions. Now, quickly, let's do some stoichiometric calculations. 500 grams of sulfur dioxide gas reacts in excess oxygen. How much sulfur trioxide will be formed? Okay? Now, what we need to do here is to know that mass is conserved. The mass you start with equals the mass you end up with. Why? Let's find the mass here. The mass is 2 into sulfur is what? Sulfur is 32. Okay? 32 plus. Oxygen is what? Oxygen is 16. Okay? Plus, here is 2 into 16. That mass should be conserved when we come this side. Okay, 2 into what? Into 32 plus 3 into 16, covered like that. Okay, so let me work it out quickly for you. So it's 32 plus 32, 64. 64 times 2 is 124 plus 32. This should give us, this is 48 plus 32 equals, okay, times 2. What do we get? This is 160. Okay, so this is 160 if you like. This is 124 plus 32 is 156. 156. Okay. I need to come back to this. I don't have much time left. Let's meet in the next section.
Well, guys, more lessons to come. But right now, it's time for the first quiz round. Guys, it's very simple. When a question will be given out, 2 questions will be given out, and you'll have 30 seconds to answer each question. If you get the answer correct for each question, you get 3 points. But the fastest hand to press the buzzer with the correct answer, you'll get the bonus points, making your points 4. Not forgetting about your cue cards. Do not press your buzzer before you have your answer, and pick up your cue card first, then press the buzzer. Otherwise, I shall disqualify you. Rules are very important in this house. You ready?
Yes.
Mshukantamu, you ready?
Yes.
Anka, you ready?
Yes.
Guys, this is your first question for today, and your time only starts now. Calculate the molar mass of nitrogen dioxide in grams per mole.
Is it A, 30, B, 46, C, 15, or D, 26?
Well, guys, what are your answers? There's no teamwork happening. Guys, what's up with you guys?
There's no teamwork.
It is pairsy because you have to work with each other in order for you to get the correct answer. Am I right, Tabi?
Yes, the ones on the calculator, the ones drawing pictures. I want to see what these answers look like.
And your time is up. Unfortunately, Mshukantambo will forfeit because they didn't press the buzzer and they don't have an answer. Anka, what is your correct answer?
B.
It is a B. Are they correct or incorrect?
What does he think?
It's correct.
Why is it B?
It's because I calculate it's the molar mass of nitrogen is 14, and then 16 times 2 is, and then he calculated, he did whatever, he got the 46, and
That
we have
is
it here.
exactly the answer. Wow, we've got some smart gentlemen in the house, guys. The molar mass of nitrogen dioxide is equal to 14 plus 2 divided by 16 is equal to 46. There was your answer. Well done.
Well, guys, it's time for the second question. Are you guys ready? Mshuantam.
Yes.
Anchor, are you ready?
No.
And guys, the time only starts now. Calculate the number of moles of sulfur dioxide present in a 250-gram sample.
Is it A, 10.42 moles, B, 5.22 moles, C, 4.55 moles, or D, 3.91 moles?
Well, guys, you have less than 15 seconds. I need your answers, correct or incorrect. You have 4 options. You must
8,
choose one.
7,
Time
6,
is running out, guys.
5,
Time is running out. Anchor, press the
3,
buzzer first. Mshugantam,
2,
where's your answer? You got
1.
disqualified because you pressed the buzzer without your cue card. I told you rules are very important in this house. Anchor, what is your correct answer?
It's a D.
That's a D. And guys, if you had listened to instructions, what would have been your answer?
It would have been B.
Let's go fella more. Yeah, let's go fella more. Tabi, are they correct or incorrect?
They would have been incorrect, so I guess it's all the same that you didn't make it in time. Sorry, guys. The correct answer is D. The number of moles of sulfur dioxide in a 250-gram sample is equal to 250 divided by 64, which is equal to 3.91 moles.
Well, guys, more lessons coming up with the fun, challenging quiz games coming up. So let's take a quick commercial break. We'll see you after this. Well, guys, since we look on the log metrics uploaded, I see to swear this one good to scope what's to Simeka Njani. Well, Mshugantambo High School is standing at 0 points, while Anchor is standing at 8 points. Buye Shubilila in studio.
Well, don't write them off yet. Here at Mtutolo, we support the underdog. Now remember, guys, that we value your opinion and have opened up avenues for you guys to share your comments, your thoughts with us at the SABC. Be heard, comment on our programs and schedules by sending emails to mysabc@sabc.co.za. You can also share your comments on our social media networks that are appearing at the bottom of your screens. Be sure to let us know how we can keep on being #1 in entertainment.
Well, guys, the Matrix uploaded DVDs are out. So if you're there at home, you're sitting and thinking, no, I missed one lesson, do not hesitate. Check this out.
Is studying becoming a drag? Do you need a study buddy to help you cruise through your studies? Well, Matrix uploaded lesson DVDs are now available to help you ace those exams at the comfort of your home and time. Study smart with a variety of DVD lessons available to assist you with your studies. Life sciences, physical sciences, mathematics, English AFL, and much more.
To place an order, contact our sales office at contact@sabc.co.za or call 011 714 6767.
Well, guys, it's time for the third lesson of the day, so take it away.
Right, welcome back. I'm going to start again on that slide when we're doing the stoichiometric calculations. I think there was a little bit of mess up there, and I think we needed more time as well, but let's take it. Now, looking at this, I said the main thing here is that mass is conserved. So you need to think about mass conservation very carefully there. What does this mean? The mass you start with is the mass you end up with. So if we want to get the mass here is for the reverse, or I mean the left side, we have got 2 there, that is that 2. For sulfur is 32 plus oxygen, we've got 2 of them, 16, so 2 times 16. Plus here we've got 2 of them, oxygen atoms, 2 to 16 again. And here we've got 2 sulfur, 32 plus 3 of this oxygens, 48. So what you will have here is that you'll have 2 times 64 actually. That should give you 128 plus 32 here. And that should give you, let's look at this. 3 times 48, I mean 3 times 16, sorry. 3 times 16 gives you 48. 48 plus 32 is 60. I mean, it's 160. So you have got 160 there. Grams, because we're talking mass, it's also 160 this side. So we can see that mass is conserved. Now, what happens when you start with 500 grams of this? Okay, because what this helps us with is that it means that if you start with, look at this, if you start with 128 grams of sulfur dioxide, 120, in fact, we're going to use just ratio and proportion here, 128 grams of sulfur dioxide, you will produce 160 grams of sulfur trioxide. So if you start with 500 grams, how much are you going to produce? So you say 128 divided by 160 equals 500 divided by X. This will mean 128X cross multiplication here equals 160 times 500. So that will be equal to 160 times 500. What do we get? It's 80,000. 80,000. So 128X equals that. To get X, divide by 128, both sides. Therefore, let me have my therefore here. Therefore, X equals 80,000, not 8,000, 80,000 divided by 128. How much are you going to produce? 625 grams of what? Of sulfur trioxide will be produced when you start with 500 grams of sulfur dioxide. Okay, so this is a stoichiometric calculation. Go and check how you make use of mole ratios to go to the same or answer the same question, because this is not the only way to do it. Okay, I just showed you that one. Moving on, last bit of talking about batteries, I've talking about the zinc carbon dry cell from the previous 2 lessons. Okay, this is what it looks like. I'm not going to go into details about it, but one very important thing is that you must know the manganese dioxide, what it does, it reduces hydrogen, okay, or it takes it away, it eliminates it during that reaction. Okay, moving on, in this zinc carbon dry cell, you must know that the zinc is the casing and it is the anode, and therefore that is where oxidation takes place. That's where the loss of electrons occur. The paste of manganese dioxide inside there, ammonium chloride and graphite and water is present inside that cell. The carbon rod, it's a positive terminal. The oxidation is this one, like I said, and therefore this is your anode. Okay. The reduction happens with the ammonium chloride paste, so that's the receiving of electrons to give you that, and look at what is being produced here. That is where we also have a problem, because if this thing gets more and more, it's going to explode. Hydrogen is a gas. Okay, then what do we do with it? The manganese dioxide takes in or reacts with the hydrogen to produce water and manganese trioxide. Okay, so it takes the hydrogen. The cell potential is 1.5. Car batteries on the other side, it's something that we need to talk about, and it will be closing this section here. All right, see you then.
Well, guys, it's time for the second quiz game. Sugar Ntambo, are you ready for this one, seeing that your last round was not so good?
We are ready.
You're ready.
Yes.
But you don't sound confident. Anka, are you going to lead this one also?
Obviously. We'll try.
Okay. And guys, your time starts now. How many cells are found in the lead acid car battery?
Is it A, 1, B, 2, C, 5, or D, 6?
So who pressed the buzzer first? Anka, you got the, you pressed the buzzer first, and you guys, Sugar Ntambo, you pressed up. Guys, there at home, you left with less than 15 seconds. Do answer your question on Facebook, because Tadi will occasionally tell you, Uguti, are you on the right track or off track. Guys, you left with less than 4 seconds. It is 2, 1, and time is up. So, Anchor, what is your correct answer?
The correct answer is D, sir.
It is a D. And you guys, you're saying that it is a B. One must die. D or B?
One must die, guys. The correct answer is the lead acid car battery consists of 6 cells. So the correct answer is D.
And guys, it's time for the second question. Again, I ask. Mshugantambo, are you ready?
Yes, we are.
Anchor, are you ready?
We're not ready. Yes, we're not ready.
And guys, the time only starts now. Which one of the following is applicable to lead acid car battery?
A, it is a secondary battery and cannot be recharged. B, it is a secondary battery and can be recharged. C, it is a primary battery and cannot be recharged. Or D, it is a primary battery and can be recharged.
So, Mshugantambo, you press the buzzer first and Anchor followed after. Guys, you sure about your answers?
Yes, we are.
Yes.
Definitely, because you have a lot of catching up to do. Guys, you left with less than 6 seconds. You can change your answer if you're not sure, but you left with 3, 2, 1, and the time is up. So, Mshugantambo, what did you say your correct answer is? It is a B, and you guys over there, it is a B. Double B in the house. Incorrect or correct?
What's your school's name again? Mshugantambo.
Mshugantambo.
It's snowing because you guys got it right. The correct answer is B. The lead acid battery is a secondary battery and therefore it can be recharged.
Well, guys, again, have the schools been able to use this quiz round to their advantage? I don't know. We'll only find out Master Spear after this quick commercial ad break. Well, guys, welcome back to Matrix Uploaded. As Manini Scope would say to Gutiko Luzutizime Ganjani, and Mshugantambo is standing at 4 points. They want to catch up, but Anchor is leading that scoreboard and standing at 15 points. Sabi, what is the viewer question?
Whew, no comment, guys. Your viewer question for today is the percentage composition of copper in copper oxide is it A, B, C, or D?
Well, guys, this is the last lesson of the day, so better make sure you pay close attention to it. So TK, help us out.
Welcome back. It's the last section of our lesson today, and we're talking about batteries. We're continuing talking about that. I think we have done this a lot, and everyone should be convinced now with how batteries are like. Now, lead acid battery. This is the car battery that is used in our cars, and it is called the lead acid accumulator. Why lead acid? Because it is made of lead and the electrolyte is that of an acid. And to be specific, this acid is what we call sulfuric acid. Okay, H2SO4, sulfuric acid. That's why it's called lead acid accumulator or lead acid battery. Okay, it is a secondary battery because it is made up of secondary cells. What is a secondary cell? A cell that can be recharged, or a cell that is rechargeable. Okay. Write down the name of the electrolyte used in the lead acid battery. I've just given you the answer now. The electrolyte used there is that of the acid, and the acid that we're talking about there is the sulfuric acid. Sulfuric acid. Now you need to be careful about this type of questions in the exam. Sometimes they will say, write down the name of the electrolyte, which is what we have done here. We are correct to say it's sulfuric acid, so we get a tick. But if the question said, write down the chemical formula of the electrolyte used, we would have done it this way, because that is the chemical formula. So if you write the name when they're asking for the chemical formula, you lose. Okay, so be careful of this type of questions there. Write down the half reaction that occurs at the anode. Okay, write down the half reaction that occurs at the anode. Now the anode is where oxidation takes place. So whatever half reaction we're going to write here must show oxidation. In other words, losing of electrons. This is the half reaction that occurs at the anode. So it's Pb solid plus the SO4 2 minus from the electrolyte. It gives us Pb SO4 plus the 2 electrons. So you can see that this is oxidation because we're showing a loss of electrons. Okay. Next, half reaction that occurs by the cathode, we need to be showing the one that takes in the electrons, that receives the electrons, is the lead oxide, which is pasted along, along the electrode, the lead electrode on the other side, on the cathode side. It is PbO2 plus the sulfur, 2 minus from the electrolyte, the 4H plus, which is from the electrolyte as well, receiving the 2 electrons. What is formed? We are also forming lead sulfate, PbSO4 plus water, okay, H2O. All right, and then because it's receiving of electrons, this is your cathode. This is where reduction